strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. You pray for rain. You gotta deal with the mud too. That's a part of it. Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. Good judgment comes from experience, and a lot of that comes from bad judgment. Learning how to be still, to really be still and let life happen, that stillness becomes a radiance. I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Everybody wants to be famous, but nobody wants to do the work. I live by that. You grind hard so you can play hard. At the end of the day, you put all the work in, and eventually it'll pay off. It could be in a year. It could be in a year. It could be in 30 years. Eventually, your hard work will pay off. I think the thing to do is enjoy the ride while you're on it. When the people you love are gone, you're alone. A hero is an ordinary individual who finds the strength to persevere and endure in spite of overwhelming obstacles. I'm not good at future planning. I don't plan at all. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't have a day planner, and I don't have a diary. I completely live in the now, not in the past, not in the future. Respect your efforts. Respect yourself. Self-respect leads to self-discipline. When you are both firmly under your belt, that's real power. Chemistry can be a good and bad thing. Chemistry is good when you make love with it. Chemistry is bad when you make crack with it. I read for Reservoir Dogs, and it got down to me and Buscemi, and Quentin couldn't make up his mind. I really wanted that part, but Buscemi is great in that. I also got really close on Gladiator, but Ridley Scott decided on Russell Crowe, who's perfect in it. Men are like steel. When they lose their temper, they lose their worth. Man who invented the hamburger was smart. Man who invented the cheeseburger was a genius. You know, all that really matters is that the people you love are happy and healthy. Everything else is just sprinkles on the sundae. When you have expectations, you are setting yourself up for disappointment. The only difference between a hero and the villain is that the villain chooses to use that power in a way that is selfish and hurts other people. The lesson is that you can still make mistakes and be forgiven. You pity the fool because you don't want to beat up a fool. You know, pity is between sorry and mercy. See, if you pity him, you know, you won't have to beat him up. So that's why I say, fools, you gotta give another chance because they don't know no better. That's why I pity them. You borrow from the greats, and you make your own path. without losing the core of who you are. My philosophy is, it's none of my business what people say of me and think of me. I am what I am, and I do what I do. I expect nothing and accept everything, and it makes life so much easier. I am not the richest, smartest, or most talented person in the world, but I succeed because I keep going and going and going and going. Every great story seems to begin with a snake. Coffee is a language in itself. We're born alone. We live alone. We die alone. Only through our love and friendship can we create the illusion for the moment that we're not alone. When you have to cope with a lot of problems, you're either going to sink or you're going to swim. I'm not the kind of person who tries to be cool or trendy. I'm definitely an individual. A day without laughter is a day wasted. It's not an easy journey to get to a place where you forgive people, but it is such a powerful place because it frees you. I had a really hard time in Orange County. I was a nerd. I was watching foreign cinema when I was 13 and talking about how hope and glory should be a foreign film. What are they going to do to me that they haven't done already? They took away my entire past. They took away my entire future. What's left for them to take? Dream as if you'll live forever. Live as if you'll die today. Success is not a good teacher. Failure makes you humble. Failure is a great teacher, and I think when you make mistakes and you recover from them and you treat them as valuable learning experiences, then you've got something to share. Comedy is surprises, so if you're intending to make somebody laugh and they don't laugh, that's funny. If you have an opportunity to use your voice, you should use it. The problem with the world is that everyone is a few drinks behind. All my characters are me. I'm not a good enough actor to become a character. I hear about actors who become the role, and I think, I wonder what that feels like. Because for me, they're all me. A family is a risky venture because the greater the love, the greater the loss. That's the trade-off. But I'll take it all. To simply wake up every morning a better person than when I went to bed. You buy a house and you get it checked out, and you feel like you've kind of made your mark here in some way. And then an act of God just comes up the coast and has the potential to just completely wipe it clean. Weather like that is certainly humbling. My motto is, more good times. Everything happening around me is very random. I'm enjoying the phase, as the journey is far more enjoyable than the destination. It's easy to fool the eye, but it's hard to fool the heart. Life is hard for everyone. That's why there's such a nice reward at the end of it. If you're going to do something, do it with style. You learn the two greatest things in life. Never rat on your friends, and always keep your mouth shut. When people show loyalty to you, you take care of those who are with you. It's how it goes with everything. If you have a small circle of friends and one of those friends doesn't stay loyal to you, they don't stay your friend for very long.